Welcome to World of Horror. I streamed this game for the first time This was back when it was still in early access, several years ago. I don't remember if it ever made it onto the YouTube channel. I don't think I have that one on there. I could double check, but we'll wait. So this is, for the uninitiated, a sort of cosmic horror, like Lovecraft meets Junji Ito, roguelike, visual novel horror game? It'll make more sense as we go, so let's just get started. There are also many different color schemes with different shades, different things. I kind of just like the classic Game Boy pea soup green kind of thing. That's just my thing. We're going to do a customized playthrough. I need to win another run to get this unlocked, which has basically more events that can occur. You can just mess around with this if you want to, if you want to do a specific seed, you can do that, but, we're just going to randomize. In fact, we'll hit randomize a couple times, just see what happens. That's if you wanted to, if you saw, someone else had a really interesting run, you could technically input manually the seed they were using, and it would basically give you the same run. Something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new, unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries from across the city and in realms beyond. An old train slows down at the last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you've finally arrived in the doomed town. Alright. We have a lot of characters to choose from. Kyrie starts with a spell, gets increased knowledge, less strength. Aiko, plus dex, minus knowledge, starts with combat speed bonus. Haru, plus strength, minus knowledge, starts with cigarettes, which, if I remember correctly, that's I think it gives you some sanity back, but it also does something to you. I think you get a penalty applied to you. Mizuki, my favorite character. Plus charisma, minus strength, starts with a random ally. Allies are so good in this game. Safety in numbers. Because basically, you can, each ally has an ability or a stat buff they'll give you, but you can also, just throw them at enemies. They'll attack enemies for you. Combat's weird, but trust me, their allies are amazing. Koji, he has perception, less dex, starts with a camera, another good item. And we have Mimi, plus knowledge, minus dex, starts with scalpel, so she starts with a weapon. We also have some mods. We have Lane from Serial Experiments Lane, the man himself, H.P. Lovecraft, who has a lot of knowledge and perception and is terrible at everything else. We also have, of course, McGruff the Crime Dog, and his more experienced, cynical, and seen some stuff version, Punish McGruff. But we're gonna go with Mizuki. She's my girl. We'll start on Initiate difficulty. Skeptic's a little too easy. And now we choose the god who is trying to... Somewhere a group of people gathers, trying to awaken their master. So we gotta choose which of the old gods is trying to come back. Each one has a sort of debuff or penalty or a rule that is going to apply to this run. So, Kathak Atarasu, the spider god, I can't run from combat, if that's the active one. Ithotu, the devouring fire, both my damage and my enemy's damage is increased, so it works both ways. Ath Yolast, the towering eye, casting spells costing reason increases doom instead. Usually, if you cast a spell, it costs sanity. However, what this is doing is it increases doom. Basically, there is a doom counter. If that doom counter reaches 100, you lose. You are trying everything in your power to keep that doom from growing. And Goizo, the thing forsaken by God, resting will increase doom penalty. So anytime you rest to try to get some health back, you're going to increase doom. We'll start with this one, because this one's fairly easy. You just have to not cast spells, and you don't even run to its mechanic. The media has been reporting about various people with seemingly supernatural skills. Could it have any connection with the news about stars disappearing from the night sky? Because, yeah, it's normal. The stars going away. So, things to look at. Items, spells, status, allies. Who did we get? We got Ryoko. +1 to weapon damage, so I need a weapon for that to be effective. But for every ally you have, you can do an additional 2 damage by just sending them to attack the enemy for you. So our goal, ultimately, is the lighthouse. This is where the ritual is taking place. There are 5 keys we need to find by doing the 5 investigations that will allow us to enter the lighthouse, and then we have to survive the lighthouse and get to the top. And that's how we win. Easier said than done. Don't have to worry about too much about this. This is just... You can only have 2 active things to do in any particular location. We're just going to keep these 2. These are good. Police station, shop for items. Check your mailbox. It's empty. Nothing there. Alright, so first thing first. Do I get an item in the drawer? Library notes. Gain a random spell, lose 1 to 2 reason. I'm going to avoid using that. I was hoping it'd be the bottle. The empty bottle you can fill with water, and that's a healing item. Let's check through the peephole. Oh, creepy man over there. Creepy paper. You can watch the TV. Once a year, a ramen shop appears where there was once an alleyway. The ramen shop inside is made from its former patrons, but can cure any health problem. Oh, the news is just reporting that? Okay. So yeah, sometimes you can get an item from in here. And then when you change your outfit, I like D. I like the jacket. I think it looks nice. Little robot has money. So now we have 6 funds, which is over there. But here's my stats. I have 5 strength, 6 dex, 6 perception, 6 knowledge, 8 charisma. That's pretty much everything we can do. I don't have a bottle, so... Actually, you know what I can do? I'll do warm water to get a small boost to experience. You level up, you can get perks, you can increase your stats, things like that. Pretty simple. So these are the 5 mysteries that we're going to have to solve. In any order. You can re-roll them. There's a lot, and you can even technically make your own with mods. I don't think I have any modded ones, just because they can be of dubious quality. So I have Chilling Chronicle of a Crimson Cape, Vicious Verses of a Violent Vigil, Eerie Episode of Evolving Eels, Freaky Feature of Found Footage, Alarming Account of Abnormal Arms. We can do any of these. Why don't we do, start with arms. I remember when it started. The woman next door was strangled to death in her bed. There was no sign of forced entry. The killer was never found, and the apartment remained vacant. The door to her apartment was closed, and she lived alone. What other ways in are there? Maybe you can get the apartment plan and compare it with other flats. So, these are all the locations that we can investigate. The one circled is how you progress the mystery. You can go anywhere you want, but if you want the story to progress, you need to go to the one that is circled. The reason why you want to do that is because if every time you investigate someplace, the doom counter goes up. I could prepare and get a really good item. One of the reasons I love Mizuki is her personal item in the prepare screen, which you have to unlock by getting a certain number of achievements, is a vanity mirror that allows you to see which... Because usually, as we investigate, we're going to be given choices. And those choices sometimes test one of our... It's basically an invisible dice roll based on one of our stats. Usually you can't see what those stats are unless you have the Vanity Mirror. I may want to see if I can get... I want to see first if I can get a certain item, the compass. The compass could make this way easier. So I think we're going to do that first. But, well, first things first, go to the school. Go to the school, we're going to get some more allies. I'm going to grab you, and we'll grab you. I don't think either of you will join me. No. So we've got +1 charisma, -1 luck. I don't want that. Can you join me instead? +1 luck. Perfect. Alright, so we took a little doom for going in there, but not too bad. Now we want to go to the shop. Dode shop. And first things first, poop the snoot for good luck. Compass. Perfect. I do have +1 to weapon damage, so I kind of want to see if I can get a weapon. Steak knife? Dog treats. Sure, we'll go with dog. And I'm gonna try one more time. I want to see if I can get a flashlight. Fuck. I don't want to reroll. Map can be good, but compass is already up. You can see it's a C item. Backpack actually might not be a bad idea, but that would cost me everything. I'm gonna sell the library notes. You don't really ever want to be at 0 funds for too long, because there is an event that can occur if you are completely destitute. So instead, we're going to equip this so we can get more items. And now I have a 4 damage weapon, because I have the ally that increases my weapon damage. Right, that was for Yoko? Yep. Okay, perfect. So now we're ready to go. We are at 14 Doom already, and I haven't even touched anything. So, this thing here is a side quest. It is not required to finish the mystery. However, finishing the mystery will give you more experience if you've done this. And also you can get a clue, an item, something that will allow you to get one of the other endings. Usually the better of the ending, you have to do this. So, for the sake of doing it, let's actually do this. We'll investigate the hospital twice, and that will complete this. And there's me and my allies. The investigation is taking a toll on you. You start to miss the most obvious leads, goddammit. One more hospital. We're almost at 20 Doom, and we haven't even started. You enter the hospital looking for information about a certain patient. The main corridor is dark and strangely empty. You spot a nurse at registration booth. She's asleep from exhaustion. Sneak past her, let her sleep, set trash can on fire. Sneak past is probably Dex, let her sleep is probably Charisma? I don't know. I'm gonna set the trash can on fire. Yes! More experience. If I can get a level up and get the Fame perk, that's gonna make things a lot easier. Threat level just means you're going to be more likely to start to see harder encounters in that area. The Anatomical Museum Archive displays a specimen with elongated arms and jellified bones. I took 1 hit of sanity loss, that's not too big a deal. So now I need to go to the city to find the apartment plan. Alright. When you enter the metro car, you notice an oddly shaped package on the seat opposite you. It's marked with your name. You reach for the package, but hesitate. An icy feeling settles in the pit of your stomach. In a lot of these cases, there is not necessarily a right or wrong answer. Each of these has a potential success and a potential failure. And I don't know if this is just pure luck. I'm going to ignore it. -1 stamina. God damn it. You leave at the next station in a hurry, hoping to get the package as soon as possible. It could have been worse. The apartment is on the 3rd floor. There's no way somebody used the window to escape the murder scene. Do you not have, like, fire escapes? That's kind of what I would assume. Your friend has asked you to meet them at this certain secluded location. Getting there, you find a telescope with a note signed by your friend. The note tells you to look through the telescope. We don't have a choice on this one. God damn it. You don't see anything at first, then you notice it. The bloated body of Athiolos. is getting closer. You notice the odd placement of ventilation shafts. They seem too small for anyone to crawl through, though. It's like the ventilation shaft in Speckled Band, where the Dr. Grimsby Roylott put the snake through to kill his daughters. Mr. Ooh, your neighbor, is a horror manga artist. He's struggling to come up with a satisfying ending for his newest story. Let him come up with his own stuff. What's that picture? Share your experience? Sure. Oh, I lost experience, but I got money. Incredibly shouts in excitement. How do you come up with this stuff? Sensing the story will be a huge hit, he pays you a token of appreciation. Well, that's fine. You should interview the neighbors. Maybe they'll discover something the police missed. Don't really have a whole lot of faith in the local police department, do we? You find an envelope laying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who has been watching you. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. I really would prefer you didn't. But the hand, like, symbol of Saruman? Just how did this envelope end up in your bedroom? Well, more money. I've got tons of cash. One neighbor is complaining about her missing underwear. Charming. The telephone sounds, and multiple voices are too loud for you to ignore. When you enter the apartment, everything turns silent. Oh, cool. So this is how combat works. We have, like, a kick, a prepared attack, which basically guarantees that your next attack will hit. I can order your allies to attack. 2 damage per ally, so right now I do 6 damage. I do 4 damage with the steak knife because of my ally. Attack boost, your next attack is additional 10% chance to hit. Strong attack, just more damage, basically. You also have, you can use items, you have defensive item things like blocking and running. Spiritual actions, where you can try to do a little, like, ritual to appease a ghost. This is not a ghost. So, and right here we have the HP. The power, which is basically its stats. How hard is it to hit? And this is what, every turn it will do 1 reason damage. This could be -1 to all, this could be increased doom, could be a number of things. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to prepare an attack, make sure we get the 6 damage from them, and then hit them once with the knife. Nice. And then we should be able to kill them in this turn. Yep. Easy peasy. Another neighbor is complaining about weird noises coming from the vents when she's at home. People point at and talk about a man on the other side of the street. He looks confused, muttering to himself while occasionally touching a festering wound on his cheek. You stop in your tracks and listen to the man's cursed incantations. I gain a spell. Invisibility? Regeneration? Oh, jeez, okay. But this will cause doom. We can technically hold on to these because we can also forget the spell to get reason back. So we can hold these basically for now. That's not bad. But we can hold on to these as, like, basically reason healing spell. Like, I can just forget them and get some reason back, so that's not too bad. Let's check out the building plan to find out where is a place where all these vents connect. So yeah, we'll hold on to those for now. When you stop by your home to pick up your lunch, you find a pile of letters in your mailbox. Read the letters. Oh, I am gaining money hand over fist here. Sweet, seems you've won a small amount of money in the lottery. Lucky you. Every room is connected by vents coming from the unused boiler room. Could it be? You enter the dark boiler room and trip over the pipe. Cursing, you find a light switch and gasp in horror. It's not a pipe at all. It's a long, rubbery arm, coiling around the room and ending in a ventilation shaft. Coming closer, you can smell something vile and rotten. You almost fall to the ground when you see the wide-open stare of the dead pervert, his elongated limbs stretching and disappearing into the vent's darkness. Inside his mouth, you find a tiny key. After the police arrive, the whole building gets searched. Following the arms, the detectives find the body of a man stuck in the ventilation shaft. Later, he is identified as the building caretaker. In his closet, police find pieces of underwear and voyeuristic photos of the tenants. You are questioned thoroughly and eventually released as the murder case is being covered up as a case of unfortunate gas leak. Alright, so we got 30 experience. Because we did the side quest, we got 15 additional experience. We got ending A. So if we don't do that side quest, that would be like we would have a different outcome at the end there, and I believe it includes a boss fight too. We get a little extra stamina and reason, and -4 doom, which is huge. Tiny key can be used to open certain kinds of locks. I think you would want the school investigation, something scissors. Like, that's one other reason why you would re-roll your investigations, to try to get, like, certain ones to line up, so you could do arms first, get the key, and then open a locker in the school one. Like, things like that. Like, it's stuff that you'll figure out as you go, and you'll note, okay, hold up, if I got arms, I definitely want school, so I can get that. Local scientists are baffled. An unprecedented Aurora-like event has bathed the entire town in an unnatural green glow. So here's the other problem. Every investigation you complete, the old god stirs, and you now have a permanent effect going on. Right now, reason cost for all spells increased by 1. Hey, we're not going to be casting spells anyway. So we're fine. Inside your mailbox, you find a small key. What is this doing here? So this is our first of the 5 keys we need. So what are we sitting on right now? We have the tiny key. I'm just going to put it in storage because I don't think it's going to be useful to us. Because I don't think we have the school as one of our things. Let's take a bath real quick. Get some experience. We are very close to leveling. People? People doesn't really do anything. Sometimes you'll see something creepy and it's fun. Just any other money stash? No. Okay. Next investigation. Moving on. Found footage. Episode of Evolving Eels. Verses of a Violent Vigil. This one's weird. I don't think I've never successfully done the good, like, ending on that one. Chilling Chronicle of a Crimson Cape. Yeah, sure. A new game is spreading among your friends. A dare to stay in the unused school restroom after classes. A dare to meet Akamanto. This is what was originally harmless fun has turned deadly. The body of a boy was found last week. The school principal has banned the game. That's only made it more popular. Akamanto must be stopped before another kid is killed. One of your friends says he doesn't believe in curses and he intends to complete the dangerous dare. Gather gossip about the current event. So I need to go to the school then. Gossip. What do you got? Gossip. If Ooh didn't make those drawings, then who did? Have you heard of this computer program that none of these people have anything for me? I'm not increasing Doom. I mean, I may just not be able to do this one. I'll do one more. God damn it, there's not even anyone here. Yeah, we're not gonna get that ending. That's fine. I think you kind of have to get lucky and just have one of the people tell you. It has to do with, I think, a choice you have to make. It gives you a hint on what thing to choose. We'll just investigate the school. We'll just get this going. I wouldn't mind getting the flashlight but I don't want to keep risking Doom. Fame. We got Fame. We're taking Fame, and we can either get +5 to our stamina or reason, or we can boost a stat. I'm going to boost a stat. Let's boost knowledge. Getting access to the student database would certainly speed up your investigation, but the receptionist would never allow it. If only there was a way to make her go away for a while. Talk to her? It was a charisma check. Hey, that's my stat. Unannounced inspection, she asks. Thank you for telling me this. While the receptionist is busy updating some boring papers, you copy some names and addresses from the database. Hey, some more experience. You report it to the principal, who promises he will take care of it. With your friends safe for now, you should look into the legend. Maybe records of the city's library make mention of Akamanto. I gotta do this. I was really hoping he'd have the flashlight. Because flashlight is... it's an additional perception, and it counts as a light source for certain events. that require a light source to get a better, outcome for. Oh, you can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need. Our master is coming, and we all can bask in its glory. Glitch Magician. Cool. So now I can send them twice, because the Fame perk. Faster combat actions for each ally you have. So the more allies I get, the more damage they're going to do, and the faster they can attack, meaning I can do 2. Meaning I can do a total of 12 damage a turn now. Assuming it hits. And it did. Oh, this guy's got a lot of HP, and he does 2 Doom? I am going to need some real, Doom removal stuff. You read a story about a vengeful samurai known for wearing a crimson red cape. It's an interesting find for sure, but you need to find more information. We ain't doing nothing else that requires Doom. We're only in our second mystery, and we're already almost halfway there. With the trail growing cold, it might be time for a different approach. Could a similar case have occurred in the past? Trip to the library would be a good idea. Study issues of local newspapers. Yes. Knowledge check failure. I even just increased knowledge. And I got +5 Doom. It was a complete waste of time. You spent the whole day reading about cute dogs, giant vegetables, and an occasional accident. Find nothing related to the case. God damn it. One of the articles mentions a young doctor who performed life-saving surgery on a victim of a brutal assault. The assault happened in a toilet stall. Maybe he still works at the hospital and can share some information. Let's hope. While taking the elevator, you get a terrible feeling as if something bad is about to happen. The elevator door opens. The elevator doors open, revealing a black mass of eyes and teeth pouring into the elevator, biting and suffocating you. Later, you wake up in the doctor's office. A nurse discovered you lying unconscious on the elevator floor, -3 reason. Great. I'm going insane, and Doom is coming. You learn that the doctor suddenly left the hospital after the latest murder, taking all of the records with him. Why would he do that? That's not the only bad news. Your friend didn't come to school today, and another body has supposedly been found. Uh-oh. Did he do something stupid? Ritsuko-chan was the most promising athlete in her school when she suddenly disappeared. The case quickly closed without any suspects. Today, she finally dug herself out. Hi. At least you're not doing Doom. There we go. Yeah, Mizuki with a whole bunch of allies and Fame is just brutal in combat. The principal has ordered the school to be closed down for the investigation. Really not doing so hot on Doom here, but that pair has been following you since this morning. You finally managed to lose them, but you can't shake the feeling that it will only get worse. -2 stamina. Great. You break the window and get inside the school unnoticed. The cursed toilet is located on the 3rd floor. Get over there. A pile of dead bodies drawn into a street sign. What does this mean? Vandalism. You begin to wonder if the neighbor is getting dangerous. You open your wallet just to notice there's some money missing. Pile of dead bodies, stole my money. You break the window and get inside the school. Yeah, so I'm just going back in. You find an old trophy case in a seemingly abandoned corridor. Everything inside is covered with a thick layer of dust. One medal seems particularly valuable. Break window, grab it. +1 funds, -1 stamina. That's fine. Break the glass window, cutting yourself a little bit in the process. The metal isn't made of gold, but they'll be able to sell it easily. Again, I got tons of cash. There's no turning back now. You step into the last stall and close the door behind you. You wait in the stall, trying to be as quiet as possible. Suddenly, squish, squeak. You hear the sound of rubber boots as an unknown liquid drips onto the tiles. You can see the top of his head. He's taller than any man you've ever seen. The door slowly opens. A masked man, dressed in a red coat, clearly too tall for the ceiling, emerges from outside. Tell me. His voice sounds like faulty radio. Would you like red paper or blue paper? See, if I had gotten the gossip, it would have told me what the third option could be. Blue pill. The tall man in the red coat grabs you by your neck and starts choking you. You kick him and rush out the door, -3 stamina. You hear a click coming from the door's direction. You're locked in here with this crazy man. Okay, he does a lot of damage, and he's got a lot of health. This is a problem. Yep, this is gonna hurt. Okay. Blood flowing from wounds in the tall man's red coat makes it look like the man is slowly melting. You hear cackling coming from behind the mask and faint. When you wake up, he's gone. Somehow, you know he'll be back in another stall, another school, another city, continuing the horror. Ending B. I got a mask. 30 experience, -4 doom. Hey, we're getting a little bit of doom down. I did level up, so let's see. Parting gift. Letting allies go grants a permanent bonus to one of your stats. Leadership. I don't really need that. Quick thinking, I'll take some dex. Why not? I need stamina. Right now. The old god stirs. What do we got? The imposing shadow cast by the old lighthouse is getting longer each day. That's a bad one, because that means there's going to be an additional floor to the lighthouse when I have to get through it. Reason. Get a little reason back. Okay. Oh, pretty calm. So what does the mask do? -10 doom? We will hold on to that. That is a slot C item, so we would lose the compass. If it comes to it, I will put that on toward the end, when we really need to get rid of some doom. If it comes to it. Might as well do eels. While returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around. It's your friend living in the same apartment complex, Kana. That weird dude is back, you know, the one who said he's fish? You shrug, opening the door. Kana follows and immediately enters the kitchen. A while later, they return with 2 cans of soda. Are you curious what weird fish did he bring this time? They grin. I saw the creepy neighbor carrying some jars inside his apartment. I wonder what weird fish he found this time. Will you check it out? You'll surely recognize me if I try to do it myself. Please? I think I need to not do this to get the other ending, I think. I can't remember. And we may want to skip that just because the doom. So yeah, I'm going to skip the side quest on this one just to try to get through this one quicker. A woman jumps out of her apartment covered in gore. Between sobs, she tries to explain what happened. She was taking a shower when suddenly the showerhead started spraying blood. A trail of blood leads into the dark apartment. I'm pretty sure this is a charisma check, and I have 9 charisma. Yes! And I got 4 reason back, yes! The woman sniffs and smiles weakly. You feel like you prevented something awful. Dude's working at school, right? We should break into his office. What do you mean we shouldn't? It must be empty because he just came back and his classes begin next week. Yeah, let's do that. Also, I do have Kana now as an ally. I receive -1 damage from attacks during encounters, and that means I have 4 allies, meaning I do 8 damage, and they're even faster now. The school's English teacher disappeared under mysterious circumstances. While going through his belongings for clues, you find his diploma. Looking at it, you feel your grasp on human language slipping, being replaced by something else. Inspect closer or look away. I feel like this is probably going to be a perception check. I got it! You focus shifts to the symbol. Oh, pfft. It's a fucking it's from the Vinesauce mod. Yeah, I have a Vinesauce mod. Some of the stuff is very funny. You can run into VDub, which is actually something you want if you choose McGruff, because McGruff starts with a gun but no bullets, and VDub will sell you bullets. Because he doesn't want those. He doesn't like those baby games. He wants gun games, shoot games. Your focus shifts to the symbol of this so-called Vinesauce University. The words inscribed on it are actually eldritch symbols, which form a powerful spell. Unearthly Suture. Receive 1 free injury removal. That's actually kind of something I might want to keep. Just gonna say. Injuries, you can get a debuff, which can do some really devastating things. And if you go to a doctor, you can pay at the hospital to remove it. You'll get like a temporary debuff that's less bad, but usually only lasts until the end of the investigation. The neighbor's office at school is empty. You do find a few jars, all filled with weird eel-like fish. Despite your protest, Kana decides to take one jar home. That's smart, you know. Weird, creepy neighbor has weird, unearthly fish in a jar. Let's just steal it. You ever seen an eel like this? It's so freaky. Do you have a feeling it's watching us? How can they sip their soda so calmly, staring at this creepy creature? While looking around the ransacked room of your recently deceased friend, you discover a half-finished painting of a woman. Her skin is a ghastly pale yellow color. It's kind of like me when I was going through liver failure. The scene is disturbing. You struggle to look at it. Hey, look at that! Unintimidated by the painting, it gives you a new insight into the madness that possessed your friend. We're just, like, slamming down this experience. I've seen him burning some notes behind our apartment building. Let's go and check it out. Is this eel even alive? Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk about our real Lord and Savior? The day of reckoning is coming, says the voice on the other side of the line. You definitely don't like the way the man on the other side puts an accent on real. Hello, are you still there? I don't want to lose reason. Hey, you know what? -5 doom, though, I'll take that. You learned some useful bits of information about your nemesis. However, if everything the man said was true... Kana was right. Someone tried to burn some papers. They must have been in a hurry because some of the papers look salvageable. You both return to the apartment and try to decipher the notes. Legend from the prefecture. Eel. We understand you wish to sell Mr. Spako in your home prefecture. This is a wise decision, but please, don't believe me. Eels tell of a small village of robbers who would kill all visitors and dump their corpses into a lake full of eels. Blank eels of the blank prefecture would lay their eggs inside human... Yeah, you can infer the rest. And we'll put this in storage because of limited storage. It's so weird. Your neighbor really was into eels, it seems. I'm meant to wonder if spying on her neighbor was a good idea to begin with. I think with the mask, as long as I don't die or go insane, I think we can finish this run. Passing by a faulty elevator, its doors slowly open. You take a step back, noticing a weird, tall woman standing in the darkness. Do you live here? I've never seen you. Oh, hi, Cyclops neighbor. Yeah, about that. Yeah, 8 damage now. So far, we're surviving. Must be something more we can learn. I'll try to break into his apartment tomorrow morning. I wonder if he's hiding in there. You shrug non-committally. You just wish you could throw this damn jar in the trash. I mean, nothing's preventing me from throwing it in the trash. I can just do that. Something pulls you toward the beach. A statuette half buried in the sand is calling you. Feeling your hands shaking, you take a step closer. Of course I want to take it home. The statuette is surprisingly heavier than it looks. Mesmerized, you take it home and wonder where you'll display it. It's a bad idea. Think of how stupid it is of Kana to try to break into your neighbor's apartment. You go to sleep. You spend an entire day waiting for Kana. Where the hell are they? That statuette, well, we'll see that soon. Once this investigation is over, actually. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomical model. It's a heart beating. The sight almost makes you sick. -1 stamina, great. Kana's been missing since yesterday. You decide to check out the neighbor's apartment for yourself. Oh, damns his eels. You cautiously enter your neighbor's kitchen. You're shocked to see countless jars filled with eels, flailing about restlessly. Where is Kana? Bathroom? Oh, good. The swollen body of your neighbor is rotting away inside putrid, murky water. Both his eyes are missing, with countless tiny blood trails leading from them in all directions. Bedroom. Oh, good. You finally find Kana. I found the neighbor, but his eye burst. I slipped on the blood and lost consciousness. I'm afraid there's something in my own eye. Go to the hospital, or we have to puncture this eye now? I mean, I have a steak knife. That's a surgical implement. Or I can use a pen, I guess. Well, let's not go straight into the lens. It's kind of like trying to do it here. There we go. Good as new. Oh, oh, there they go. Oh, there's so many eels. Shocked, you see countless tiny eels crawling out of your friend's eye in all directions. Will Kana even survive the blood loss? How much blood loss really is there? I just punctured her eye. You rush to the hospital with Kana, getting a lot of attention from horrified people. Your friend is taken immediately to the operating theater, and you collapse on a chair in the waiting area. Wake up, dude. You've been sleeping for over 3 hours. You groggily open your eyes and see your friend. Kana is wearing an eye patch. Not so pretty anymore, huh? I couldn't exactly tell the doctors the truth about what happened, and I'm pretty sure I won't be winking with my left eye anytime soon. But thank you for saving my life. And hey, I get Kana back, so we still have our 4 allies. You're still processing the events of the previous night. Corpse-eating eels that lay their eggs in eyes? Sitting with your friend Kana before the apartment building, you watch the police officers emptying out the neighbor's place. Plus 30 experience, minus 4 doom, a little more stamina reason, time passes. Old God stirs, great. Did the water level suddenly increase, or is our city slowly sinking? Exploring the seaside location has the chance of inflicting drenched status, so we're not going there anymore. There he is. There's that little Cthulhu statue. How am I doing stat-wise? I could use a reason. And you know what? We are doing pretty darn good on Doom. With only 2 mysteries left. So what do we got? We have found footage, vicious verses of a violent vigil. We'll do that one last, because that one's kind of weird. 3 students disappeared in the process of making a documentary about local folklore and legends of a nearby forest. Now on the first anniversary of their disappearance, a suspicious man has started asking questions. He claims to be a private investigator hired by the parents of the students. So the parents of your friends didn't hire him. Who is he, and what did the students discover out there? Mansion twice? We can do mansion twice. 3 students disappeared in process of making a documentary about the local folklore. Maybe you'll find a clue about their last known whereabouts in the school newspaper. No, we're gonna investigate the mansion twice. Because I got a little leeway with Doom. In a wine rack here that still has a couple of bottles. As you get closer, you realize that one of the bottles isn't a bottle at all. It's a strange, eldritch being. A word echoes in your mind. McClanky! That's Greedo. Drink all the wine, eat it raw or eat it cooked. Oh god, this is a deep-ish Vine Sauce meme from AI Dungeon. I'm gonna eat it raw. God damn it! Ooh! Oh. Chance of a negative effect with each seaside investigation. You know what? That's actually not terrible. It could be worse. Minus the reason is worse. But you know what we can do? Let's just get rid of some spells. As much as this is good, I'm gonna forget it. Get rid of that one. We'll get rid of invisibility. Regeneration, I might want. We'll hold on that for a little bit. One more mansion investigation. Look at my, fucking entourage. You find a heavy tome wrapped in moth-eaten black velvet in an old, locked cabinet. When you remove the book's wrappings, you recoil in disgust. It is bound in human flesh. Read it, burn it, take it. Let's take it. I got an injury. God damn it. Grabbing the book, you cut yourself on a rusty nail. Deal 8 damage to plant enemies. Well, if I face a plant enemy, I have a trinket I can use. I can also sell it. Not that I'm gonna have anything to really buy. What? Abdominal cut? Minus 10 maximum stamina? The legend says the witch was buried alive for kidnapping and murdering 2 children. It points you in a specific direction, potentially saving you some time. So that's what doing the side quest in this one does. It basically shortens your investigation. I know I have the money. Let's just get the abdominal cut fixed. We want to get rid of that. So I'll get rid of that. Hasty aid. When taking stamina damage. Oh, god damn it. Replace hasty aid with a new injury. God damn it. Can he? I don't think he can fix this. No. That's fine. Well. We'll just hope it doesn't come to that. But minus 10 stamina is bad. I would rather have almost any other injury right now. If it's like minus 1 strength or something, okay, not a big deal. The door shouldn't be here. It shouldn't lead anywhere. More importantly, it shouldn't be pulling you in. We're gonna resist that. God damn it. You force yourself, you leave the mysterious door behind, minus 2 stamina. We're running a little... We're not quite at half health, but we're getting there. The notes mention a village not far from your town. You decide to take a bus. Getting closer, you can't help but notice a large number of trees that have suddenly died. What happened here? I could also potentially buy some stuff from Doge that might be like healing items. Someone taps you on your back. Sorry, is the bush still running? But bus, I think, still running. It's so late for a meeting. The boss is gonna kill me. Startled, you quickly turn around, shocked at what you see there. Oh! Tapeworm Salaryman. That's cool. Okay. No injuries, we're good. Everyone in the village is unsettlingly friendly. An old farmer points you to an old stone. The missing group supposedly started their forest trip there. The trail to an abandoned Shinto shrine is overgrown and steep. However, it could be an important place to investigate. Take the safe route. God damn it, I knew it was going to be Doom, but a little experience. Taking the safe route costs you time, but you get to the top without incident. Burned out candle wax and dried blood around the shrine mean a new sinister cult has claimed the location. Looking back one last time, you continue deeper into the forest. So now, we have a whole bunch of places in the forest we can investigate. I believe after a certain number. There's a man in an alien mask, snorts, drinking vodka and talking to an alien dummy. He tells you it's his birthday and asks if you help him celebrate. I have charisma, I'll politely refuse. You politely refuse the man's offer, continuing your way. Something nags at you, though. Did his lips on his mask move? Minus 1 reason. Reason's getting a little lower than stamina. You have a feeling someone is following you. Well, of course they are. You have a feeling that you're being watched. When you hear the branch snapping, you quickly turn around. There's someone standing in the trees just a few meters away. Come at me, bitch! Hey, it's just a scarecrow. Relieved, you decide to leave the area just in case. More experience, I'll take it. Going to the stream. In the base... Oh, hold up. I can level up. Reason. We need reason. Extra funds, gaining completing mastery. I'm not really that concerned about that. +1 charisma. I already have tons of charisma. Perception. We'll take perception. And reason. The rumored witch house seems empty. In the basement, however, you find a camera pointed at a large hole in the ground. On the table next to the camera, you see 3 cassettes, each titled after one of the missing friends. Then you hear a curious sound coming from the hole. We're going to take the cassettes and get the fuck out of here. Not being able to deal with it, you decide to grab the tapes and run. You wander aimlessly through the woods for a few hours until you are found by a search party. You lead them to the house, but the door to the basement missing. Alright, so we got tons of experience. -4 Doom again. We're doing pretty darn good on Doom. We also got the forest tapes, which I know seemingly broken, but maybe you can find a way to repair them. I don't think that's implemented yet. Something for the tapes. I think I heard there was like a scenario mode that was going to come out. Or maybe it may be already out. There may already be implemented that will make use of the tapes. God stirs. Dangerous bands of rioters are gathered around... Okay, so downtown has a higher threat level. Not a huge deal. I'll get a little stamina back. Alright. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Because even if we really botch this next one, I can always put the mask on if we need extra Doom. Because we're done with these 3, it's just this one and this one. Okay. Vicious Verses of a Violent Vigil. You received an official-looking letter. What does a law firm from Tokyo want from you? We regret to inform you of the passing of our client, and your grand-uncle. His funeral will be preceded by an overnight vigil as per the client's request. There's an address and a list of people expected to arrive. You don't recognize any of their names. Intrigued, you decide to check it out. And what's the worst that could happen? Don't ever say that. Do not ever say that. Following the directions from the letter, you slowly fight your way through the overgrown forest path. The old mansion looks like it's been torn down and rebuilt many times, but where is everybody? Explore mansion action will unlock new locations and progress this mystery. Following a suspicious person, you enter an old, run-down mansion. It stinks like spoiled milk and has only 2 doors, one of which you came through. You can't see the strange man anywhere. Search the room or leave through the other door. Leave through their door. God damn it. Find yourself back in the corridor. You see the man vanishing behind a corner. Unfortunately, you're too slow to catch up. More doom. It takes you some time, but you finally manage to find someone. Is that another guest? You should ask them what's going on here. 4 actions on the right allow you to investigate the location and interact with them. Who's that? Young woman wrinkles her nose when she notices you. You can swear you've seen the symbol engraved on her necklace before. If you want to pay respects to that old creep, follow the corridor to the right. So it's 8 hours till dawn. It is currently 9 p.m. Investigation can wait. A hot bath is too inviting. No time for it. Yep. -3 doom. Okay. Pressing a handkerchief to your nose, you enter the dark room. There's no way they allowed your granduncle to just lie here. What was the correct bow and clap order? Maybe the other guests will know. Bow, clap. Dilapidated corridor. Another person? There we go. The pair is standing next to the window. The man is muttering something to himself, while his wife is observing you with her unnaturally bulgy eyes. You didn't get this with your letter? Here, take mine. Vigil pamphlet. Okay. So, 10 p.m., pray over the body. You do bow, 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 clap. 11 p.m., we light up the fireplace. 12, we pray over the body again. Clap, bow, bow, clap. Nothing. 2 a.m., feed the plant in the study with blood. 3 a.m., cover the mirror in the storage room. Nothing at 4, and then end a vigil at 5. Okay. So we need to go to the body. It's 10 p.m. We need to do bow, 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 clap. Bow, 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 clap. Inspect the foot. You copy the weird symbol tattooed on his toe and the pamphlet. Got it. So now we can go back to the dilapidated corridor and we can investigate. Vigil pamphlet, hold up. We light up the fireplace after we advance time. Okay. Gotta get the good ending this time. Oh, actually, to be fair, I don't know what the good ending is. You feel a tremble and hear a faint sound of a broken drum kit. Out of the dark, objects start to fly at you. Is it a poltergeist? Ironically, still in MS Paint. Is this Ringo's art? Oh lord. Can we escape? Can I just get the fuck out of here? Okay. I'll take a little doom if we can get away. Ghost enemies are some of the roughest. So it is 11. We need to light the fireplace. Failed. God damn it. Couldn't find any firewood. So I think I'm stuck with this ending now. Because I can't light up the fireplace. So I need, to do this with someone with high strength. So I guess storage room. At 12 a.m. we need to pray over the body, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do because I couldn't light up the fireplace. There's a local legend about a heartbroken seamstress. One stormy night, she broke into a local inn and stitched the unsuspecting guests together. Her final gruesome artwork. But that's just a legend, right? Check out the sewing machine or rifle through the cupboard. Let's rifle through the cupboard. Cool. So now technically we would have to pray, but we can't pray because he's gone. Okay, well, vigil pamphlet. Nothing happens at 1. We feed the plant. Then, and all the guests are gone. No one else could light up the fireplace. I couldn't get any help from anyone else to light up the goddamn fireplace. You feel watched. Retreat, I would need the Holy Candle to do anything with that, which I think you get from the school one. Oh god, I'm taking so much fucking reason. Oh, someone's here. Let's not pretend like we want to be here. Yes, that's the same person. It is 1 a.m., which means... nothing. We feed the plant next. Which I may not even want to... God damn it. Corpses are strung up on wire like macabre marionettes with painted smiles and rosy cheeks. Cool. Is it the same person? Same person. Technically, we would be feeding the plant. Feeding the plant. What if I cut the plant down? -3 doom! Yes! You cut down the bloodthirsty plant. It was a good decision, right? Well, I can't follow the vigil if the body ain't there anymore. So we're saying screw the vigil. The round window of this... oh, hold on. Parting gift, outdoorsman, +1 luck. Let's do +1, yeah, I guess. +1 luck, and, let's get some reason back. The round window of the Crooked Manor Tower is calling you. Feel your strength drain away as you stare at the bright light. Fight it, get lost, or force yourself into hiding. You need the quick thinking for this, because I know I've always gotten this, and I've never had quick thinking at the same time, so let's see what happens. Hey, look at that! You find an old fallen tree and jump behind it, still feeling the unnatural light on your skin. Soon things calm down. You're safe. +2 reason, +5 experience. Entering a dark room, you spot Hawado and his wife hugging each other. When they turn around, you scream in terror. Their bodies are slowly becoming one, and their fused faces express the same thing. Rage. Oh, that's fun. I was kind of hoping that if I cut the tree down, I would have to fight the plant, because I have the thing that will kill the plant. Oh goddammit, mangled hand. Attacking in combat deals 1 damage to yourself. Well, fortunately, I'm not the one attacking, my friends are. So I don't think that'll do anything to me. As the vigil is nearing its end, the whole mansion shakes more and more until the walls start to collapse, revealing the shocking truth about your whereabouts. The walls of the corridor collapse, revealing an alien landscape. You can taste blood in your mouth as the slimy appendages slowly get closer. A voice in your head tells you what to do. Sacrifice the guest? An unseen force leads your hands. You reach for a knife and stab the surprised guest. Conclude the ritual. The price is paid. A voice booms in your head as everything gets dark. When you wake up, you find yourself lying on the wet grass, the old mansion nowhere to be seen. Standing next to you is a naked, bloated man. You recognize the tattoo on the man's toe. It's your deceased granduncle. With a coarse voice, he explains the ritual. You try to keep up with him, but you're weak and your head spins. The death toll must remain the same. To die, to survive. You feel like vomiting as the old man who has cheated death disappears behind the trees. Everything gets dark. The man who you thought was your uncle has cheated death, making you an accessory to murder. You know the police officers won't believe when you tell the truth about, oh yeah, that my uncle had me do a sacrifice so that he could come back to life after his death. Yeah, they might not buy that. Won't believe you when you tell them the truth, and do your best to forget the nightmare you left behind. So -4 doom, more stamina, more experience, boom. Mangled hand is not good. But I don't think we're going to be doing a whole lot of fighting in the weird epidemic, skipping line. Okay, so hospital, that costs more. That's not a big deal because we can't do it anyway. Because we have the last key. And you know what that means. Tell you what this means first. We're going to get some more stamina back. Another day begins. Alright. I probably won't need the Crestfallen Mask. Although, to be fair, I don't really need the compass. So, you know what? Fuck it. We're in the mask. Go to the lighthouse. The ominous lighthouse has been closed down for longer than you can remember. Enter lighthouse. You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you two things. That whoever or whatever is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place. And that you should run away from this place as far and fast as you can. You're afraid there won't be any way back once you start climbing these stairs. I've got I'm only at half Doom. I could die, but otherwise I think we'll be fine. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped. Wait a minute. Someone has been taking photos focused on you. The photos include the enemies you fought with. There's something wrong. You can't precisely say what. Select the second enemy that you fought this run? Oh god. Hold on. Gossip Junkie was first, I think. Was it Magician Glitched? I think it may have been Glitch Magician. God, yes! You rip the photo. Underneath is a tiny button. You press it, and with a buzz, the gate opens. Whew. You're stopped by a girl wearing a dirty black uniform. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go any further, she says, reaching for her bag. It's too late anyway. You instinctively take a step back when you notice a knife in her hand. You have to think fast. I do have high charisma. You try to talk her into allowing you to pass. It's too late anyway, she whispers again, letting you continue. The delinquent girl nods sadly as you pass her. Okay. We are rocking this. I may have to increase the difficulty next run. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped. Wait a minute, someone broke into... Okay, stole all the clues and newspaper clippings. Pin them here. While you study them, discover you can't remember any of them, except one. Second mystery was... Arms? Damn it. That's okay, it's just Doom. We have plenty of Doom because of the mask. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped by darkness. A thick black cloud is obscuring your vision, and you swear something is waiting for you inside it. I didn't get the flashlight. You decide to brave the veil. You finally emerge, a while later, safe. You can't, however, explain the blasphemous whispers you heard. Fortunately, I did fine on stats this run. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped by a metal gate. The tiny page nailed to the gate explains that opening the gate will require you to grab 2 metal rods using your own body as a natural conductor. You will power up the gate. Not enough knowledge, damn it. How much knowledge did I need? You grab the rods, electricity flowing through your body and burning the nerve endings. The pain is almost unbearable, but with a buzz, the gate opens. Yeah, what was the requirement? Must be 8. Climbing up the winding staircase, you are stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. The rules have changed, kiddo, he says, taking the jacket and mask off. Nothing personal, really. Takashi-san. +1 Doom. This is usually what fucks you up. If you don't kill him fast enough and you are very low on Doom, like, he can be, like, the death sentence if you face him. But fortunately, I can kill him pretty darn quickly with my team. With the crew. We're gonna go... Sure. Yeah, sure. And you know what? There you go. And we did it. The dark clouds surround the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? Whew. Okay, there's another run. Yeah, I'm going to do higher difficulty next time. Now, granted, I got extremely lucky with some of the Doom removal that I had this run. And getting the mask that I could then use to just make it even more of just a steamroll of a run. The natural fog slowly lifts and you are relieved and collapse on the floor. Congratulations, you are safe for now. The next day seemed like everything feels like a bad dream. You've managed to stop the ritual awakening the eldritch old god. But what's done is done. It will stir in its slumber again and again until the stars are right once more. Oh boy. In this managed to solve 5 mysteries, saw 11 new events, encountered 8 new enemies, unlocked a new achievement. So now we have actually unlocked an additional pack. Challenges? I think this is where the tapes come into play. I'm pretty sure this is what it would, it's like specific scenarios, like you have to win it with these specific criteria. This is the tutorial, basically. It just has the spine-chilling story of School Scissors, which you can just get as a regular investigation. But it's streamlined enough of you're in one location, basically. So it's a good way to kind of... what is this one? Prepare the standard Skeptic playthrough for you, allowing you to start the game without worrying about in-depth stuff for now. So this is like, You do this as a way to familiarize yourself with how the game just works in general. Extracurricular activity, that's when you can just kind of start a random run, but it'll start at a low level, and it'll be kind of just get into the flow of the game. Quick play if you want all random. But I always just go customized playthrough. I'll do challenges at some point, but we've now unlocked even more scenarios. Bloody Sweater, Hunted, Dream Man, Final Base, Casted, Koi Woman, Dream Eater, and Gigolo. Gigolo. Bloody Sweater, I need. So there's another character I can unlock if I keep looking at the TV until it mentions a lost hiker. I then also have to have the perk for Outdoorsman, and then I need to keep investigating the forest until I find the Bloody Sweater, and that will lead me to the missing hiker who will join, and then I can select them in future runs. So I'm going to do a lot of stuff, more stuff off-stream. Because last year this actually got its 1.0 launch. I had played it a lot in when it was in early access. And I meant to play this a lot more last year, but last year was so hectic I wasn't able to really do a whole big Spooktober thing. But I will definitely play this again before the end of Spooktober. We'll go with the next up difficulty, since, again, we got very lucky that run, but we did also kind of steamroll a couple things toward the end there. But we'll have more things, and I'll probably end up just doing some runs on my own, just to try to get that hiker. Just get another character. Because, yeah, basically you can, like, self-sabotage a run and say, I'm just going to try to get the hiker this run. I don't care about anything else. Doom be damned. But yeah, so that is World of Horror. This is an amazing game. It was amazing when it first came out in early access, and it's only gotten better. And it's one of those games where it's what any good roguelike should be. You finish a run, and whether you're successful or not successful, your immediate thought is, I gotta do another one. I gotta do another one. If you lose, especially, because you're like, oh, if I had just made that other decision, if I had just been a little more careful here, I could have done it. And when you win, it's like the rush of, oh, I want to get back in there. I want to try out all the new stuff I unlocked, you know? So yeah, fascinating game, really well done. And I love the cosmic horror, the marriage of Lovecraft and Junji Ito art. It's not actually his art, but it's based on his art. Very stylistically influenced, shall we say. Although, I think some Uzumaki stuff, which is Junji Ito, I have a mod that added some of that in there, so I think we can see like the spiral-headed woman at some point. But yeah, so that'll be it for right now. A little short stream, just doing some more spoopy stuff. So thank you all so much for being here. Hope you had a good time. I had a great time. I have a great time playing this game, but it's also stressful as hell. But, and a lot of reading. But tomorrow, we'll be back with Fatal Frame, and possibly a night stream of random spoops. Or more of this, if I really feel like playing more of this, but, you know, we'll see. But for now, I will see you all next time. Later.